me see. Can I hit it like that? I think that's good right there, but it's like turned sideways, so that turned sideways I ain't gonna hit, but let me see, that's better right there. So it's like I gotta back up some. I'm gonna do it like that. We're gonna keep it like that right there. That should be good, y'all, but y'all, like people be like, it's like people be trying to like compete in secret competition on some shit, you know? But people be in secret competition with other folks, and it's like, bro, stop doing it. Even though you probably trying to one up that person, you know, trying to do better than that person, that ain't doing nothing but stealing your joy. You know, you get where I'm coming from? That ain't doing nothing but stealing your joy. Looking at this person and seeing what they got going on in their life, and whole time you missing the blessing that's in your life. So it's like, stop doing it. I don't know who I'm talking to, but stop doing it, bro. Like, you stealing your own joy. You stealing the own blessings out your day by comparing your life to somebody else's life, not knowing what that person had to go through to get what they got, or not knowing what that person had to do to get what they got, you know? Because, you know, you probably got to do some things for yourself. You probably got to pull some screws, you know, to do what you got to do to live your life. The whole time, the person that you competing with probably don't even want the life that they have, bro. So it's like, that's why it's so important to, you know, man, chill out. Chill out, bro. Enjoy your own life. Enjoy your own life for what it is. That person probably a party animal. You probably love the house, and you looking at their life. You know, comparison is the thief of joy. And man, the longer you try to compare yourself, the longer you try to compare yourself to somebody, the longer you're gonna sit in misery, bro. Just the longer you're gonna sit in misery. So don't compare yourself to people, bro. Like, keep that shit to yourself. Like, that shit is worthless. Comparing yourself to somebody. So stop doing it. But I'm finna barbecue right now, though. Y'all know I'm still barbecuing and stuff. Like, I'm still cooking, working on my cooking skills. And I'm getting better and better. I had ate some chicken last night. It was good. But I messed around, cooked the tender. I'm thinking the tender's gonna cook like the chicken leg, the drumsticks. But man, the drumsticks, not the drumsticks, but the tenders, chicken tenders had dried out inside the oven. But I know now though, you see, that's why I don't love to fuck up, but I love making up after I messed up, you know, because now I know that, okay, I can do this better next time, you know. Sometimes it might not be no next time, but it's always a next time, you know. You can do it better and better every time. I ain't talking about like fucking people over and shit, but like cooking on some shit like that. Doing what you do, starting your little gig up, you know, starting your little business, you know, starting your big business. Now let me say little business. So like, yeah, though, I don't know how the fuck I get to this point, but to this side of the conversation, but I'm cooking right now. That's why. But fuck it. But yeah, though, mix these in together. I need my you know, I'm starting to love to cook because I love to eat also. And sometimes when I'm rushing or it's meant for me to rest, cooking is like a relief. Cooking is starting to be a relief to me. It's becoming one of my favorite hobbies. Something that I like to do. You know, like, I'll be solo dolo, so it's like, man, I don't have, don't. Don't. You already know the business of. But I'm starting to love cooking though. I'm getting better and better each time I cook, and I'm able to taste it. And it's just so amazing because I'm my own chef. Like, I love it so much. I just love taking care of myself, eating healthy and stuff, you know. And continuing to do that, man. That ain't gonna do nothing but build me up and make my days worth living, you know. And actually able to live heaven on earth, my heaven on earth. Like, everybody got a different definition of heaven on earth. So this is my heaven on earth, being able to cook for myself, bro. Being able to cook a meal, just being grateful for the things that God blessed me with, bro. Like being grateful for the ability to stand up and cook. Just being able to cook, bro. This shit, I'm so grateful for that. You know, man, I feel like, man, sometimes you miss out on the things that you're supposed to be grateful for, cause you're so busy worrying about other things, you know. And worry, that's a disease, bro. That's why I don't like being around people that worry, or you know, I don't like being around people that do things like that, worrying all the time, you know. And I was one of them people. That's why I'm able to talk about it. I used to worry a lot, and man, it took some time for me to start worrying so much. Like I had to actually work on not worrying about things and knowing that God gonna take care of me at the end of the day, and knowing that to keep going, I had to put work in. Not I ain't to worry and I ain't stopping one day. You know, it stopped over time. Like as I let go and let God. As I let go and let God, I stopped worrying so much. And that just became so good for me. That was so amazing for me. So, if I can tell you anything, bro, do not worry, bro. Let go and let God. But don't forget to put in work too. Cause God, you gotta put in work. Faith without work is nothing. I don't read the Bible for real, but I build a real life connection with God. You know, I'll be so hands on. And I'm so grateful that God gave me the ability to be hands-on with things, because I just feel like they make my experience and my relationship stronger with Him. And that's one way that I connect with God, and I love that I can be hands-on and a pillar to the community. You know, like I don't like doing so many things, and it's like I outgrew so many things. And I'm 22, bro. I'm young still, and like, why did I outgrow things like this? But y'all, do you guys season the bell peppers and onions? Cause I'm thinking like, do you season these things? I'm finna season mine. So I feel like that'll make it a little better, you know, it already has its own flavor, but give it its own flavor apart from the meat, you know. So like I got the meat, and then the meat gonna have its own seasoning, then the bell peppers and onion gonna have their own seasoning. So it's just like a burst of flavor in your mouth. Like when you eat it, like damn, how the fuck he season the bell pepper on some shit? Like how the fuck he season the bell pepper on some shit? So yeah, I want to find out what I want to season this bell pepper with though. Let me taste it, y'all. You gotta taste, like, you gotta eat throughout the cooking. That's probably why I be so full by the time the food get done, then I'll be able to eat that shit tomorrow. It tastes like a little watery. And that's what it tastes like. Let me see how that onion taste though. It's good like it is. The onion got a little more stank to it. The onion got a little more kick to it, like a little spice. So I think that'll work good with like something that's not too spicy, because if I put something else too spicy on it, it's gonna be like when you bite the onion, it's gonna have your mouth burning on something. And I don't want that burning part. I want like a sensation, like when you bite it, it devouring in your mouth with full of flavor, you know, full of flavor. So what do I want to? Matter of fact, I feel like not garlic powder. It's like something that'll make it like a little sweeter taste. Something that'll have a sweeter taste. Sweeter taste to it. Brown sugar. Is it brown sugar that'll make it taste like that? I think it's brown sugar, bro. Brown sugar will actually make this shit pop, but then I want to put that on my ribs, and I want to have a different taste to things though. I don't want to have my ribs tasting like that. I don't want to have things tasting like each other. You know, I want to have a different flavor for everything, so I can actually enjoy my meal and just be like, yeah, wow, this is so amazing. That's how I want to be when I eat it. Wow, that's so amazing. As a matter of fact, I should actually. This is gonna get grilled either way it go, but okay. see like this. I want to taste this so bad. I already tasted my seasonings that I'm gonna use for my They don't have no taste. It tastes like this probably what it is right here. Let's see, this that turmeric, y'all. It ain't even open yet. I'm gonna taste this. Turmeric good for you. They be telling me turmeric good for you. Y'all, then I'm so proud of myself. I ain't been smoking. I'm proud of it. I'm so proud of myself. Like, this shit dull out my experience. Smoking dull out my experiences. And I'm happy that I recognize it. But it's like smoking has its upsides too. But it's like when you do it so much, it just like kill your whole life experience, you know, like everything ain't meant to be dead high on some shit. Like you ain't gotta go to sleep all the time high on some shit, wake up high on some shit. It's like if I'm finna go take a trip, man, I'm finna roll a fat ass wood. I'm finna roll a motherfucker. I'm finna pearl me one if I'm taking a trip or some shit. But like on a daily basis on some shit, no. And I had to come to that understanding. That's the only reason I'm saying is I had to come to that understanding that like everything ain't meant to be dead high on some shit. Like I feel less emotion when I'm high. I feel less emotion when I'm high. So it's like yeah though. I feel less emotion when I'm high. It's like I'm just so emotionally dull. I don't feel nothing, and I feel like that's what it's for. It's for the numb the pain on some shit. So like smoking ain't meant to be dead. Like yeah, like if I'm finna like get a procedure done on some shit, like. Then my taste buds, them bitches be on point. I don't need to teach. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it like it is because that has its own taste. So that has its own taste already. So why not leave it like it is? It's just this what I have to season for some shit. And the way that I season these, or this is what's gonna really matter on some shit. And then it's like what I'm gonna cook with the rice. Or can I do the potatoes with it? The potato will probably be the better option on some shit. I'm looking at these potatoes. The potatoes will be a better choice. So shit, if the potato will be a better choice, I might as well do the potato instead of the rice. Okay. Can I grill it? Like man, them potatoes won't be done. I can grill them bitches too, but I don't want to grill them. Man, I can really make some more mashed potatoes on them shit. Skin the potatoes and put them in a pot, then mush it up. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do actually. This is what I'm gonna do. Make potatoes instead of rice. Make potatoes instead of rice. Excellent. That just solved itself out because I wonder what side I was gonna use. So that solved itself out. Okay, make potatoes instead of rice. The meat is still unthawing, y'all. So since the meat is still unthawing, what I'm finna do is make the potatoes right now. What I'm finna do. Yes, I want something that's gonna sit on my stomach good. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so let's do this. Here you go, right now. Okay, so I ain't here to pull this up. Here we go. You ain't gonna try to make a lot of potatoes. You just make enough. You just make enough. Mix it up. They probably be like, Let me see. Just try to imagine this. Just try to imagine this. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it right there. Simple. Put some water in this. Mashed potatoes off first, though. You know, ain't no problem. Now we can get it, you know. I want this skin enough for like some extra flavor. So this is what we're gonna do while we wait on the meat. Cause I already chopped up the onion and bell pepper, and I can also take out the brown sugar. Go where it's standing on it. Yeah, you know. Okay, I see it. I also chopped up. Yeah, what is it? That shit right in my face. Like if you know me, bro, I love to eat. If that shit in there, I'm gonna cook that shit. And the brown sugar, that's for the ribs. That's for the, man, them bitches gonna be dumb. Okay, so we letting that, yeah, we gonna let these potatoes boil. Yeah. I just wanna make sure I don't just like skip over nothing. Cause like when you skip over stuff, that shit it don't turn out the best it could be. I wanna put some cheese on it first. Six. With the real dinner potato, man, that shit gonna be busting. I already know it's gonna be, man, that shit from the heat. That shit from the heat. I already know it's from the heat. So what up? Alright, let me see. What else? These reels almost done low key, so like this shit gonna be on and popping on some shit. And I just wanna make sure I get everything down. Cheese for the burgers. The cheese can go on this later. I want to put some cheese on it. I just left the cheese on after the fact. You know, let the cheese melt on top of the burger. They just me planning, y'all. So you just me planning. Alright. What else? Brown sugar on dick. Not put no fucking Mojo Jojo on my fucking ribs. You got the secret sauce right there on some shit. Motherfucking Krabby Patty formula on some shit. I'm gonna call this some motherfucking not Krabby Patty formula. I'm gonna call this some new. I ain't gonna call it the secret sauce either. This some easy ass shit. I'm gonna need to come up with some easy shit. I'm gonna call this the the secret, the motherfucking, what the fucking Kung Fu Panda Duck said, The secret sauce is nothing. Secret nothing. That's what I'm gonna tell you a bit. The secret. I'm gonna call it a bit the secret nothing. Krabby Patty formula. Secret nothing. On some shit like that. That's what I'm gonna call it. Secret nothing. Alright. What else? Secret nothing. Nah, that shit. Secret nothing. Fuck yes. That's what I'm gonna call it. Secret nothing. Okay, now the potatoes on. I'm gonna get ready to smush the way I'm gonna put on the potatoes. Butter for the potatoes. Butter for the potatoes. So I can put some butter in there already. So the butter gonna just the butter gonna shit up in there with it. So it's gonna be like residue and shit. Not even residue, but the butter just gonna be up in there with it. The butter gonna be up in there with it, and then it's gonna dissolve. And then when I mush it up, the butter gonna be mixed into it. The buttery taste on the potato, the last potato I made, it was good. Okay, I'm gonna finish this off. Okay. I'm gonna keep this spoon right here, use this for my potatoes also. So I'm gonna sit there right there. Make sure I clean up behind myself. Cause I don't wanna be having to scrub out extra hard when I'm done. So okay, I got this done right here. That ain't done, but potatoes right there. Butter and the potatoes. Put that salt in. That's it. That's all that's gonna go on the potato. I don't want my potato tasting like my meat. The fuck? Okay, what else? Stir this up though. Alright, y'all. Y'all time up. That's 23 minutes.